Hi there, and welcome to Armstrong's Neighborhood Channel. My name is Megan Waters, and we're here to chat with some of our community leaders about an upcoming community fundraising opportunity. Ladies, please introduce yourselves.
I'm Lisa Pepicelli-Youngs. I'm the chair of the Sustainability Committee for the Dr. Martin Luther King Scholarship Fund.
And I'm Nancy Smith. I am the president of the MLK Scholarship Fund organization.
Fantastic. So I know we've chatted before about the Scholarship Fund and what it does for our community. Please share a little bit about that, the process, and basically who you serve.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we serve graduates of Meadville Area High School. They can apply for scholarships. We've picked anywhere from 1 to 5 students in the past and offered scholarships. This year we had 4 students that got scholarships of about $2,000 each. So it's very helpful when they go to college or trade school. It does not have to be a 4-year institution. They can apply to us for money to help them go. And we do make our decisions based on scholarship and need. So then those that perhaps couldn't afford to go any other way can then afford to go.
That's fantastic, and something I'm picking up that I think I haven't noticed before is you mentioned trade schools. So not just a 4-year or even a 2-year education course, but trade schools. So a very varied options in terms of secondary education, and so that's great to know because we know that it's not always a linear path to a career.
That's right.
And of course here in Meadville we know a lot about tools, in particular tool and die manufacturing, and so that's a great career path for some students as well. So great. And talk to us a little bit about Crawford Gives. For those of you who may not be familiar, Crawford Gives is an upcoming online fundraising program that funds and supports a lot of our local nonprofits. In fact, we were just talking about how that number has grown over the years, and how there's even nonprofits that maybe are new and upcoming, and that's a great way to spread the word. But talk to us a little bit about what that program has done for the MLK Fund and how it continues to support the growth.
It's been a wonderful thing. The Crawford Heritage Community Foundation runs it, and it's a 3-day period. This year it's in August. It'll be August 12 to 15, so really 4 days total of giving. And they raise money with sponsorships so that there's a partial match.
Yep.
So that's wonderful because we go out and we try to get all our donors to give during that period as much as they can, and then that gives us the participation in a match pool.
Sure.
And it's a partial match. It depends on total giving and how much the pool is this year, but that's a wonderful advantage. And they have a couple of competitions and prizes and sometimes direct gifts. We received a gift last year from Marquette Savings that was extra on top of our usual donors. And it's a wonderful time. It's a very enthusiastic period. And as we were talking before we started filming, there's a leaderboard online, and so you can go and look and see how each organization is doing, and the jumps and the increases, and it's exciting. It's like a race. So we hope that everybody will give during that period. And the Dr. Martin Luther King Scholarship Fund has participated for the last few years and has raised $10,000 to $15,000 each time. Nice. So that has helped us. And what we do with that money, the MLK Fund puts it into a permanent endowment with the Crawford Heritage Community Foundation. And so that is growing, and as we add to that fund, the scholarships get bigger. There's a set rate of return each year that the foundation sets that then we are able to give out money. So this year the total number was around $10,000 we were able to give.
That's fantastic.
And as Nancy said, we try to make it meaningful amounts so that kids can really afford to go somewhere, whether it be trade school or other kinds of higher education, just to get them on the path to a meaningful career.
Sure. And I know we've talked before about how you have these recipients sometimes come back and speak to the next round of recipients or maybe applicants, just younger generation, to inspire them. So this is really, as you're talking, a reciprocal kind of growing, ongoing process, not only in the monetary part, but just the community spirit and the encouragement passing down from year to year. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, and this year, we have an event also each year, Saver for Scholars, and you've been very helpful to helping us get publicity out for that. That's in April. But we had videos up this year, and they're now linked to our website. So the website for the Dr. Martin Luther King Scholarship Fund, as well as the Crawford Heritage Foundation Crawford Gives site. And I encourage everybody to go look at those because they're touching, they're amazing. There was a young man who went, got his 4-year degree, and then went to the military. And he gave a tribute saying that he couldn't have done any of that without his scholarship that he got from this fund.
Well,
So
it doesn't get any better than that
Yeah.
feedback straight from the horse's mouth, I guess. So
Right.
wonderful. Well, I hope that not only for MLK, but just for our community in general, folks will reach out and learn a little bit more about the Crawford Gives process. Certainly, as you mentioned, they can go to your website, learn more about what you're doing to fund education and secondary education in our community, and hopefully that's something that folks can buy into, literally this time at Crawford Gives, and support moving forward as we continue to raise up entrepreneurs and all sorts of things here in our small town, but it takes an education and a strong foundation. So
And the nice thing about the Crawford Gives site is that it does give our mission and a blurb about our organization and about everybody's organization that's asking for money at this time. So it's really nice, a good way to easily and quickly inform yourself as to whom you're giving the money.
absolutely. And we do have a very powerful nonprofit presence in our community. So again, this program being one of those, we appreciate you supporting our young people, and we are glad to support MLK, the fund, and Crawford Gives in general. Again, this year, Armstrong is again a match pool sponsor. So you had mentioned that match pool. How that works is that when our nonprofits receive their pledges from our donors, then that is split amongst those organizations and matched in part, and so we have been asked again to support that this year. So it's a great way for our company as well to reach out to a lot of our nonprofits and a lot of our young people, students, seniors, all sorts that are affected by this great fundraiser. So
And we so appreciate Armstrong's participation
Absolutely.
in our programming, our Saver for Scholars. You've been so
Yes.
helpful in helping us do videos like this one, so we really appreciate that. Thank you.
absolutely.
And this year, too, we've adopted a new tagline, so to
Oh,
speak.
okay.
So we have, it is invest in potential.
See,
So that's the
that's
thing that
perfect.
we're saying, students have potential,
Yeah.
and sometimes they're roadblocked by the finances, so that's
Yes.
what we're here to help them get past.
Absolutely. That's best said kind of more succinctly than I'm trying to do. Invest in our potential. Invest in potential. So that's a great tagline for the fund, for the community, and for all of this effort that our local folks are putting in. So thank you so much for your time, and we wish you the best of luck as we enter into this season.
Great, well,
Thank you.
Thank you
again
so
for your
much.
help.